Good evening on this Saturday evening. We're in Cattle and Cops. I'm going to play for about an hour. No, I said I was going to do 2 hours, but 1 hour is going to be what I'm going to be doing. Didn't do any recording of anything over the holiday, over the move. Didn't really have time to do anything. By the time I'd got any time off, the internet was pretty much back on, so didn't get to do any recordings of any games, so don't expect to see anything different on YouTube to what I do on Twitch. We're pretty much on the last stretch of this, really. There's what, another 8 weeks, not even 8 weeks, 4 weeks, possibly, no, hang on, yeah, probably 8 weeks before FS22 comes out. Watched a few bits and pieces of it. I'm not absorbing all of the information that's coming out of all the hype about it's coming out. I've been watching a few things. I watched a brief video, or half a video, about production chains. That looks interesting. So yeah, I haven't really got into mass media of FS22. Like I said, this is winding down. I think I'm probably only going to do 1 hour slots of this up until November. Then on the 23rd, when FS22 comes out, I'm hoping to have booked 5 days off. Well, 2 days. I'm booking 2 days, but having 5 days off. So probably the 23rd and the 24th is probably going to be all FS22, and then schedule should return back to normal on Wednesday, on Thursday. But I will be doing a lot of FS22 up until Christmas. So what I'm doing right now is I'm finishing off this field. I started it about half an hour ago. I wanted to get the majority of this field done before I started my video. I don't think I've got the majority of it done. Well, maybe a little bit. I'm like wanting to get the harvesting out of the way, because this, like I said in the past, this is probably the last major field harvesting we're going to do in this game. We might do a couple of silages, maize fields, but they'll be on a lot smaller scale. We won't need that much maize, I don't think, before the end of this game. The money that we're going to get off this field and off the other field should tide us over until the cows start giving us money. So like I said, I'm finishing this field. I'm going to empty that, because I don't think I'm going to get it all in this go. So we're going to have to empty it, I think. And then once we've emptied it, we'll finish this. Then we'll go and start selling all all of the barley that we've made have grown, and we will rent a flatbed trailer and the baler. We'll get the baling done, and then well, actually we'll run time on a little bit, cause the other field across the way there's got wheat in it, and I need that wheat to be harvested before I get the baler, because like I really don't want to hire that baler twice. It'd be kind of a waste of it'd definitely be a waste of money hiring it twice just to bale a few lines on that field. But yeah, once the fields are done and we've got the bales off them, we're selling both fields. So whatever we make off of this and selling both of those fields, we'll be in a decent financial situation. So we can maybe buy a couple of smaller fields. I'll have a look at what we can afford at that time. Although I might wait. I'm not sure to buy a field straight away, just a small one, just to be on the safe side. That's something I'm going to have to think about before I actually do it. But yeah, after we've sold the fields, we're going to fill up. We should have enough money. We'll get some more cows. We'll start trying to fill out all of the barns with cows. Still trying to stick with the limit of 812 price range for the cows. So once we hit 812 price range, we stop. Try and maximise as much profit out of the cows as possible. I hope they've put something like that into FS22, because if I remember right, when you bought cows in FS22, they were all the same price. Or not FS22, in FS prior to that, they were all the same price if I remember right. And that's kind of not realistic. Different cows cost different kinds of cash. Age, weight, type of cow that it is. I might going to have to turn around and not hit that tree. Ooh, yes. So we're going to get maybe 2 more runs on this, I think. 2 more strips, possibly. That'd be good, because that's only going to have taken 15 minutes-ish. Possibly half an hour. Maybe 20 minutes. Just to do this little bit. can't believe the weekend's almost over for me. These 3 days fly past. Oh, what? Yeah, Friday we were busy. Yeah, yeah. Thursday we were waiting. We were doing internet, getting internet put in, um, and we were doing phone calls that we needed to do. Stop. Why is it drifting? Stop. Stop. There's been there's been no fact sheets on animals for FS yet that I know. Yeah, that's the thing. Um, if I know that, I think the one I got, FS17. I know I never did 19. I never did 19, so I don't know. I can't use 19 as a factual base. But I know on 17 that um, all the animals were the same price. So you buy one cow for, I think it was what, 300, something like that. And stop. Um, and they were all 300. So you bought 10 cows for 300 each. Why? There it is. Kind of hoping that they've made it more, I don't know, more realistic-y, if that's the word. On cows, cattle, sheep, pigs. I can see, I can understand chickens all being the same price. Because I think we paid, when I had 3 chickens, we paid, what was it, 300 for all 3? When we bought our chickens, how much? 3 for 20 quid, or $20. But yeah, we got Snowy for free, but well, she had no choice after I caught her. um, yeah, well, she stayed with us. I'm hoping they had a good life. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I'd never really had that kind of chicken. I remember when I was a kid, my dad bought 2 ducks, two two white ducks, and I remember us having those for a while, and then my mum sold them. But they kind of lived outside to the most part, and then never really had chickens until I moved to America. And we moved to a place where we could get some. We had 3 chickens, and it's funny, even though they're outside, and you get kind of attached to them. It's kind of weird. I suppose if you've got thousands of them, it'll be kind of different because they'll all be the same type. They'll all be the same, won't they? It's one chicken's a chicken, isn't it? But when you've got 3 different types of chicken, all laying different types of eggs, you kind of become attached to them as pets. And especially when you catch one by hand from wandering around. I think there was some Mexicans that used to live close to us that had a group of feral free range, and this one was really free range. Normally chickens don't wander that far away, but this one came all the way across from where it slept. So it makes me wonder if it were actually wild or not. But I caught it, and once I'd caught it, it became very tame. So yeah, chickens I can understand being all one price. Cows, on the other hand, and sheep, depending on the herd of sheep, I would have thought that would be a variable price for each one as well. Hang on, let me read that. So, did you get Rocky's egg? No. We had a white chicken. I don't know what that one was. Yeah. Then we had a what? Easter egg. Right. Right. But there were different types of chicken though, weren't there? They weren't all the same type. Bantam, Easter egg. It was speckledy one, wasn't it? With blue eggs. Although when they were laying those eggs, I tell you, some of those eggs were absolutely awesome. I think Snowy laid the biggest eggs. And that must have been really freaking painful for her. But those eggs were the tastiest I've had in it. Yeah, they were really nice. Okay, maybe we'll get this all in one go. I think this is slightly wider than my blade. I think it is. Maybe. Yeah, some of it is. Hang on. Let's get this bit and see if we can go down straight and get it all in one go. Might get it all in one go. Bantam. Right. Yeah. What's it? Blue, yeah. 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 Plus she had blue flecks in her feathers. I think she'd have a hard time finding bugs over here. Over there, she was catching she was catching grasshoppers and crickets and things. Over here there isn't any of those. Like, there's grasshoppers, but not usually only in wild areas. Oh yeah. There's woodlice. I'm sure she'd catch those. And probably worms. Right. Let's drop this in the trailer. If we've got room. I don't think we've got room. Crash. Come on. Okay. No room. Right, alright. Let's drop the blade here. At the end of this, I don't know, hang on, no, let's take the blade across, because I think I don't think we're going to have this harvest will disappear before that wheat's ready. So we're going to have to rent this again. I was actually just watching a video on YouTube before I started playing this. FS19. I think it was King mod. I was watching how it was bouncing around on one of the on their, I think one of their maps. It looked pretty good actually. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get it. I don't think we're going to have this before that harvests. Okay, let's go and empty this. So there's been no fact sheets on animals. Maybe because they haven't done anything with them. And I'm getting stuck. Come on. I don't think there will be. We're like I said, about 7 or 8 weeks away from launch. So I don't think there's gonna be any fact sheets on them. I don't even think. I don't. To be honest, I don't think they'll have done anything with them. They're too interested in creating unnecessary production chains and taking it away from being an actual farming game to something else. 44 days. Yeah, someone's really looking forward to that coming out. Well, kind of. Yes, kind of. Well, that's for the launch day, Ems. And you said yourself what happened when I did launch day on Medieval. So I'm going to take advantage of that type of. Although I'm not going to be the only one streaming that. That's going to be major. That's going to be like 30 or 40 people all streaming that. Some people will get more views than I will. A lot of people will get more views than I will. I know for a fact Daggerween will get like 20-30,000 as soon as he switches his freaking stream on. And every man and his dog will be streaming it pretty much. And to be honest, that's a lot of people. There's a lot of people like farming simulators. I was watching. There's an actual farmer. I think her name's Laura. I haven't watched any of her videos. I think she's an American farmer who does actual real life farming streams. She popped up on my YouTube feed. I think today I saw it. I haven't actually looked at her videos though. Right, let's jump in this. Let's fill it up. Take it and sell it. Saturate. Let's drop that here. So I don't want to take that. I think we are going to need some more. Hang on. Let me just check stuff here. That is going down. That is definitely going down. I thought there were more than that. Let me check what we've got here. 29,000? I thought we had more than that in that silo. Wow. We are probably going to need some more. We've got 160 in that. We've got 160 in that. That don't look like 160. Virtual Farmer will get early, I think, and do a stream. Yeah, I think he will. I think Dagwin will probably get it early as well. I think they'll have certain people will get it early, but they'll still do a stream on launch day. Right, we are loading barley. No, barley. Load. Why aren't you loading? Oh, it is. Oh, that's a major glitch. That is a glitch. Wow, that's a bug. There is no grain coming out of that tube. Yet my trailer's filling up. Now it's coming out. Whoa. Okay then. And of course they've quit freaking doing anything with it, so that bug will never get fixed. Alright. Let's go. And actually, it wasn't just for that reason, Ems. I wanted 5 days off. Plus, it's my birthday. Come on, rabbit, get off the road. Yeah, it is. It's my birthday and I want 5 days off. Oh, come on. I wasn't even going fast enough for you to worry about whether I was going to stop or not. Plus, if I have that week off, it'll set me up just right actually, because like probably the week after that, Amazon's probably going to go into peak time. And I'm going to be working so freaking hard. That might be actually good timing for a break. Alright, sell. And you're going to give me 16 grand. 16 grand. Not as much as I was hoping for. You know, it's gonna make it be a freaking change to actually drive on a different map. 3 years of driving on this map. This poor tractor. Barely getting up this hill. Wow. This is really slow. I don't know. No, not as far as I know. Let me stop. Let me stop the stop. Let me check. It looks like it's going out okay. Let me just close that and that. Let me make sure everything that I've got open. Okay, let's get rid of that one. Yep, there's nothing's running that shouldn't be running. And I've got it running up on my TV and it seems to be running okay. It's not sure. Yeah, Dad says his TV stopping. It's stopping on his TV. Well, he doesn't normally have that. He doesn't normally have issues, does he? But then I've just recently got different internet, haven't I? So it might be my broadband issue. It might be broadband issues from me. Although, let me switch off my phone. Turn the Wi-Fi off. Hopefully that will help. I also want this game, this game is starting to have, it's starting to show its bugs. And I can't understand that, because like, when they were actually updating it and actually building this game, it showed no real bug. To me, it never showed any real bugs. And now all of a sudden it's starting to show them. So if this is another 16,000, that's going to... It stops every second for 10 seconds. Let me restart this. Well, that's... Yeah, how long we got? We've got about 20 more minutes. Um, Let me check. Let me go back in game and check. No, back in game. Right, let's see, settings. Let's drop them down a bit. See if that helps. Wow. Well, I've turned the graphics down to medium. They don't have to be spectacular anymore. See if that helps. Hopefully it will. Maybe it's becoming a resource hog as well. No, they were supposed to be like rocks. We don't have any horses. In fact, we've only got one breed of animal. Well, I tell a lie. We've got cows, a dog, a cat, and a cockerel. What? Yeah. Yeah. Of course. So the kids driving up and down, going backwards and forwards. Great. Until one of them kills the other. Okay. Did that help, Does turning the graphics down? It definitely made it smoother anyway at this end for driving. Windows 11 is supposed to launch this month. That's definitely not going to be a thing I'm getting straight away. Huh? Hmm. and it's still doing it, but don't worry. I'm not sure if it's this game or not. We've only got 10 more minutes of this anyway, so it seems to be recording okay, so when it goes up on YouTube it should be okay. I think it's probably my stream. I'll have to check. Yeah, it's definitely rocks, Ems. It's definitely rocks that we come past. But yeah, I think when we come to play this next week, we'll find out whether it was just a one-off or not. So I'll play this. I'll play this on Thursday evening, and we'll see if it does the same then. It might. I don't know. It could be either. How's it looking for you, Ems? Is it stopping every 10 seconds? It's a shame more people don't watch my videos, my streams. It's not your fault. I could ask others. Superbean used to be a regular person watching. Now he doesn't watch at all. Oh, I haven't seen him pop up on my chat. He might sneak in now. So at 33,000, we're about to make another 16. So that'll make 49,000. Minus, that's without getting the hay bales on top of that, which are only what, about 7 or 8,000 on top, 6 maybe. So we might just break past 50,000, which would be nice, because that will be pretty good to tide us over until the cows start making money. Right, this will be the last trip over to sell, and then we'll call it a day. So next, just to let people know, next week we will be, what's that? Oh, it's our dog. We were doing more cattle and crops, probably Thursday night and Saturday night. Thursday we might do some medieval dynasty in the morning and stick maybe a satisfactory in the middle of that. Friday, depending on if there's any updates on any of the games. Oh yeah, we need to do at least an hour of Shipbreaker. I'm trying to get that back to where the story, I've done all of the story up to I think 7th chapter or something like that, 7th rank, so I'm trying to get that back up so we can continue doing that one. I try not to do anything with it so that the story doesn't unfold while I'm playing it, because it will do that. So I haven't played that for a bit. So we'll probably play that on Friday morning. And I'm not sure what else I want to play. I was actually another game that I've got's actually folded, which I'm disappointed about. I was playing a game called Journey of Life. It's a very small dev team, and when I bought it, it looked really good. And even though it was lacking in content, it was an enjoyable game to play. And then it disappeared for months, nothing from them. And then all of a sudden it came back. They'd revamped the map and they'd done this, that, and other to it, and they'd changed certain things, and it didn't come back as it fully was before. And now it's almost back to how it was before, but they announced yesterday that they can't afford to keep doing it. Him being stressed out and having to do another job to subsidy his rent, pay his rent and things. He hasn't been able to do the game and all this sort of stuff. And then he gave out a whole list of things that he didn't realise you needed to build a game these days, like people who design things, art design, sound, animation, programming, all of this stuff that you actually need for coders and all that sort of stuff. There's a whole bunch of people that go into building these games, and he didn't realise how bad it was going to get. Can't afford to pay them. The game's not paying for itself, so it's folded. Now I was thinking of doing a video on that, but no one actually watches. Not very many people watch my videos, so it's not going to help him. Trying to work out what I want to play next week. I have been playing Surviving Mars, which is a city builder. I might stick a video of that up. I have got a stream sort of set up for that I was playing a while back. They just done an update on that, saying that allowing for underground caves and things, which I'd like to get to that point, but my YouTube video stream isn't even close to that. Ranch Simulator has not updated recently, so there's no point in doing a stream for that. Farmer's Life hasn't done an update yet, so there's no point in doing that. I'll think of something. I might actually reinstall Conan and have a look at that, because I think there's been some free updates for that recently, so I might actually look into playing that. We'll see. Now my hard drive's got the space again, I can think about maybe playing that again. But anyway, this is where we're going to end. I hope you've enjoyed watching me play Carl and Crops this evening. It's only going to be a few more of these before we switch in completely, and I think once we do, we'll be doing 2 hour streams instead of 1, because there'll be more for me to do in the 2 hours. There'll be more for me to play around with. This can get boring doing the same things over and over and over, driving the same map, driving the same vehicles. With more things to do, it'll be better Anyway, you all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Take care, dads. I'll see you next Thursday.